What's good? What's good, y'all? It's your boy T got bands with another video. The topic of this video is going to be about ego. But before this video starts, make sure to smash that like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So, y'all, let's dive right into this. Ego. Ego is a pretty tough topic, you know. Point blank, period. You need to work on killing off your ego in order to survive in this world. With that being said, in any direction that you're heading in your life journey, whatever purpose that you was placed here for, you can't really have an ego behind that, because at the end of the day, in this world, it's all about, to get through, it's all about positivity, because you have to do the opposite of what the average person does. So the average people in the streets are negative, and that's when, you know, they start to move in a certain pattern. They start to get stuck in traffic. They start to, you know, do this and do that. It's like the same pattern, but it's like a negative pattern, you feel me? That's all ego and stuff. They all, like 99% of all of them have an ego, because if you go and tell them something, you know, it's always a snapback reaction of just madness, of anger, and that's ego. You know, ego is that thing that's in you that's always wanting to snap back and just be so aggressive and negative and want to talk about people and judge people. You know, nah, once you start to control all of that. Hear me out. Once you start to control all of that, you start to see the positive sides of things. So, say an instance, in that situation, imagine if the world was the other way around and people wasn't getting mad every second on the streets, you know, saying downtown, honking every second, having road rage, making traffic back up and stuff. Imagine if that wasn't there and everybody was just positive, waving at everybody, hyping everybody up, even if they didn't know them, hyped them up, brought up their day, brought up their mood and stuff like that. Imagine if the world was like that. I bet you everything would be so much more smoother. But, you know, all this stuff, it's not even our fault, because you know, the people that run all of this is the people that program all this stuff into our heads, and it's up to us to awaken and to start to feel what's really real, start to go really within yourself and get the true answers. That's how you start to really kill off your ego, because once you start to realize the truth, then you don't need no ego, because you start to realize that everything is ran around positivity instead of negativity. That's how it needs to be. That's why I said, like, that's why I'm here always making these videos, to try to get to y'all, for y'all to start to realize, you know, you could really start to change your life around. Now it's all about reactions. Reaction is the key to ego. You know, if you have like a bad reaction, that's ego right there. If you don't have a bad reaction, if somebody's coming at you with anger and negativity and stuff like that, and you simply respond with a bright smile on your face, you know, at the end of the day, hey, if they're still mad off of that, off of you feeding them that good energy, then by all means, you need to separate yourself from that situation. But you should never give negativity back, because that's egotism. You don't want that. You do not want that at all, because I'm telling you, it's going to lead you down a road of going nowhere completely. It's going to lead you down a road of going nowhere. So in order to do that, you need to start to work on yourself, start to work on personal development, get out of your bad habits, get out of the bad words that you always used to repeat. And, you know, the negative words, start to read books, start to expand out your vocabulary more. That's how you really start to kill off your ego. Because if you start to go, if you try to go through a full life of ego, you're not going to make it nowhere. You're going to think you have it all when you really don't. You're going to think you're living to your full potential when you're really not. You feel me? That's why I say now it's the key time to really work. And on top of that, there's going to be a big energy shift towards the end of, you know, August. So with that being said, work on yourselves now and apply that pressure within that period of time. And that's when you're going to start to really see things manifest into your life, because you're not going to have no ego holding you back. That's the thing that holds you back. That's the thing that holds 99% of the world back. Ego. They don't know how to reply to people. You know, a lot of times, you know, just going out and complimenting people, bringing up people from a bad day, you can actually read out when you go out in public, you can actually read out a person that's having a bad day. You can actually bring their day up. You feel me? Because instead of having that person say something and you respond so negativity, it's gonna cause the whole situation to go south. Respond back. Bring up that person. That's being positive. You know, that's giving the universe a sense of, you know, you giving back to the community in order to receive something. That's some Think and Grow Rich level stuff right there. Giving in order to receive. And another thing is y'all have to be open to receive. A lot of people say, you know, it's all about giving. You have to be open to receiving. You know, I said this is all about you know, ego, but I had to throw that in too. You have to be open to receiving too. For real. Let that sink in, man. I'm telling you, all the stuff that I'll be talking about and I'll be preaching on here, you need to, like, y'all need to start going within and start to meditate on these things. What I was doing when I first started my spiritual journey, you know, I wasn't too sure on what I was doing, if other people was going through it and stuff like that. I was still thinking in terms of my low self and stuff like that. So what I would do is I would hear these different YouTubers literally like expressing themselves and expressing how they are on their spiritual journey, and I would just go within and meditate on the answers that they would get, and I would hear what the small voice in my head would have to say. And you feel me? You can start to really break the puzzle pieces down and get your direct answer that way. You feel me? But ego, kill off the ego, kill off the ego, kill off the ego. Just start saying affirmations. I am amazing. I have no ego. You feel me? Be a full petition. Be the full best version of yourself that you could be by killing off that ego. And if you really serious about it, pray. Pray to God. Pray to the higher God. Pray to a higher being within yourself and ask for answers on how to maneuver around that situation. And you will get some answers throughout the day. Say, for example, if you ask in the morning, sometime throughout the day, you can get a random flash in your memory. Say if you ask before you go to sleep, you can literally have a lucid dream, or you could just have a random a flash in your dream that indicates what you have to do in order to kill off that ego and get the direct answers of what part in your life particularly are causing you to have an ego and stuff like that. You can start to work on yourself and start to control yourself. But hey, this is just a short video about ego and how to, you know, just some little tips and advice, things that helped me to kill off mine and stuff like that. And trust me, when I started to kill off mine, I felt like I was literally dying. I literally felt like I was dying. But then when I came out of that, I started to feel nothing but high vibrations. And you dig. Hey, but it's your boy T God Bands. Hey, and before this video ends, make sure to smash that like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. We coming with more content, and we gonna run it up. Let's get it. Yeah.